Okay, so we will be going to trig substitution. So for trig substitution, there are three forms. So you can use trig substitution to find integrals involving the radical. Some of you might say, oh, sir, this looks like an arcsine. Yes, maybe. This looks like an arctan, but it has a square root. Yes, maybe. And then this looks like an arcsecant. Yes, but the substitutions are correct. You will be using the sine, the tangent, and the secant for that. So for those, for integrals involving an a squared minus u squared, you will use sine substitution. Whereas if it's a squared plus u squared form in the square root, you will use the tangent. And u squared minus a squared, you will use the secant. And then guys, look at this. Again, we draw triangles. If this is theta, opposite over hypotenuse, sine nga siya. You have to remember that this one, sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So u over a. So when you solve this side or this leg of the triangle, it's a squared minus u squared. Whereas in this case, if it's tangent, you can say tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite would be u, the adjacent is a. So the hypotenuse would be u squared plus a squared. And of course, for secant, secant is hypotenuse over adjacent, h over a. Therefore, the opposite side would be u squared minus a squared. Okay. So in this case, guys, just by looking at it, what should be the form of the substitution? You might say, sir, an arcsecant because it has an x. No, let's look at the radical. What should be the form, guys? Sine, tangent, or secant? It's in the form of sine. Very good. Note that the basic integration rules do not apply. Kaya nga, techniques of integration na to. The basic rules that we have learned in quiz number 1 may not necessarily apply in here. So, to use trigonometric substitution, you should observe that is the one at the bottom. It's in the form of a squared minus u squared. So, you can use a substitution x, which is this one, the u, equals a sine theta or 3 sine theta. So in this case, I'm safe to say that my sine theta is x over 3. So what's the use of this one? Later on, when we're drawing triangles, that will be very useful. So yeah, no, using differentiation and the triangle shown, this one, x over 3 opposite over hypotenuse. Therefore, to get the other side, use Pythagorean theorem. So, with the substitutions that I have, diba, this is a substitution, x is 3 sine theta, therefore dx is 3 cosine theta d theta. So, I will do my substitution. The dx becomes 3 cosine theta d theta. Yung x squared, ayun no, 9 sine squared theta. Yung x ko, ito to buong square root, is 3 cosine theta. You'll notice, you can cancel that. You're only left with this. And isn't it that 1 over sine squared is what, guys? Cosecant squared. Very good. This one is already doable. What's the integral of cosecant squared, guys? Negative cotangent. Very good. Yan. But then, look at this. Some of you might say, oh, that's the answer. No, that's not yet the answer. This is in terms of theta. Remember that the problem was in terms of letter x. So what I will do is this. Cotangent is, di ba, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Therefore, cotangent is adjacent over opposite. So, referring to the triangle, adjacent is this one. This is the opposite. Therefore, if you would simplify it, this would be the final answer. So, let's just try that. Let me ask you first, guys. What do you think is the form? The form is sine because it is square root of a squared minus u squared. So in this case, let u A sine theta. What is the U? It's X. A is 5 sine theta. Therefore, I'm safe to say that dx is 5, 5 cosine theta d theta. All right. So we know that you know this. Let's do the substitutions. Dx is 5 cosine theta d theta. What is x squared? Ah, that's 25 sine squared theta. Now, what is the square root of this one, the whole thing? Some of you might want to substitute 25 minus 25 sine squared theta. Actually, guys, this one, using our identities, that whole thing is actually 5 cosine theta. So with 5 cosine theta, it cancels out everything on top. So we're actually left with 1 over 25 integral of d theta over sine squared theta. So this one is integral of cosecant squared theta d theta. And as you have said earlier, this one is simply negative cotangent of theta plus c. So let's rewrite that. Negative 1 over 25 cotangent of theta plus c. So some of you might say, hindi naman theta yung answer namin eh. That's when we will have to refer to the triangle. So let's draw the triangle. Since your substitution is this one, I can safely say that sine theta is x over 5. So opposite over hypotenuse. Therefore, this one here is 25 minus x squared based on the triangle. So using the substitution, negative 1 over 25, I have cotangent. What is cotangent? Adjacent. Root of 25 minus x squared all over opposite, right? Plus c. Or if you would want to combine them, you can just say 25 minus x squared all over 25x plus c. So to summarize, guys, there are 3 parts. First, know your substitution, the tool being used. Number 2, do your trigonometric substitution. Number 3, draw your triangle. Number 4, the final substitution. Diba? It's easy to follow. Know the tool that you will be using. Is it sine? Is it tangent? Is it secant? Number 2, once you know the tool and it can be applied, substitute everything. And then, of course, simplify. After you integrate everything, the final answer should not be the answer yet. Kasi that's the form, yes. But then you have to take note that the final answer has to go back to letter X. So in this case, let's refer to the triangle. Draw your triangle and then referring to this, you have to substitute back. Okay? So I'll go to another one. By looking, some of you might say, sir, power rule. Is it really power rule? Let's see. If you apply power rule, dapat walang x on top. Dapat x lang, not x squared. So, is it integration by parts? Maybe, maybe not. Pero let's not make our lives difficult, any more difficult than it already is. So how can we integrate this. Guys, what's the form? It's in the form, yes, tangent, very good. It's in the form of u squared plus a squared. Therefore, I can say that it is in the form of tangent u a tan theta. What's the u? It's x. What's the a? It's 3. Tangent theta. Therefore, dx is 3 secant squared theta d theta. So here, at least we already know that is your step number 1. Step number 1, know the tool that you are using. What did I say was step 2? Substitute. Very good. So what's x squared? X squared is 9 tangent squared theta. What is dx? That's 3 secant squared theta d theta. Okay. X squared plus 9. So let's substitute 9 tan squared theta plus 9 raised to 3 halves. But you have to remember, recall, 1 plus tangent squared is actually secant squared. So let's try to simplify what we can simplify. 9 tan squared theta, 3 secant squared theta d theta. So am I correct in saying that this one is, that's 3 secant theta raised to 3? Am I correct in saying that? Therefore, this one would be 27 secant cube theta, right? So let's try canceling out what we can cancel. 9 times 3 is 27. Secant cube and the whole of the secant squared is cancelled out. So simplifying this would then give me tangent squared theta over secant theta. So some of you might say, sir, divide. Pero look at this. Isn't it that tangent squared is actually secant squared minus 1? Yeah, pwede tayo mag-use up siguro. Pero, tignan mo muna yung tool na nandito. What we have. Tangent is actually secant squared theta minus 1. So that is secant theta minus cosine theta d theta. What's the integral of secant? That is ln of secant theta plus tangent theta. What's the integral of cosine? Sine theta plus c. What is my step number 3? The triangle. Let's draw your triangle. So my substitution is tangent. Therefore, let's rewrite that. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. So ang opposite, x, adjacent is 3. Therefore, this one is x squared plus 9. So basing it from the triangle, let's go to our final substitution. The final answer would then be ln of, what is secant? Hypotenuse over adjacent. Hypotenuse over adjacent plus tangent, opposite over adjacent, minus, it says there, sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, x squared plus 9 plus c. So this is your final answer. Okay, number 1, we should know the tool to be used. The tool is in the form of, it's in the form of u squared minus a squared. Therefore, The tool is U is equal to, alin? A secant theta. What's the U? In this case, 9x squared. Therefore, the U is 3x. A secant theta is 2 secant theta. So let's try. 3 dx is 2 secant theta tangent theta d theta. But if I just want dx, dx is simply 2/3 secant theta tangent theta d theta. So we know this. Now, let's go to step number 2. Step number 2 is your substitution. So, for the substitution, again, 1 plus tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. Therefore, tangent squared theta is secant squared minus 1, right? So in here, square root of, what's 9x squared? I can see that that's 4 secant squared theta minus 4. Kasi 3x is 2 secant theta. Therefore, 9x squared is 4 secant squared theta, right? What is dx? 2/3 secant theta tangent theta d theta. Let's extend the line. What is x? That's 2/3 secant theta. So everything has been substituted. We can cancel out what can be canceled. So when you simplify this one, this is simply 4 tan squared theta tan theta d theta. So this one, integral of 2 tan theta d theta, or I can bring out the 2 tan squared theta d theta. Again, let's go back. What's tangent squared theta? That is secant squared theta minus 1. Can we integrate secant squared? Yes. The integral is tangent. Can we integrate 1? Yes. The integral is theta. So that becomes 2 tan theta minus 2 theta plus c. What's the third step, guys? Your triangle. Very good. So let's draw the triangle. The substitution that we used was secant. So secant theta is 3x over 2. The 3x is hypotenuse, 2 is adjacent, therefore the opposite would then be 9x squared minus 4. Okay, so once we're finished with this, the answer would then be 2 opposite over adjacent. Tama, so that is 9x squared minus 4 over adjacent minus, I factored out the 2 minus 2. Ano yung theta? Yun yung problem. I can see that arcsecant of 3x over 2. Diba? So I can say that one is theta is arcsecant 3x over 2 plus c. So let's rewrite. 2 and 2 cancel out. 9x squared minus 4 minus 2 arcsecant of 3x over 2 plus c. That is your final answer. Some of you might say, Sir, arcsecant ba talaga gagamitin? Pwede namang hindi arcsecant. Kasi look at this. Look at your triangle. What's tangent? Opposite over adjacent. Some of you might say arctangent of what? Opposite over adjacent. Pwede bang arcsine? Pwede. Arcsine of the square root of 9x squared minus 4 all over 3x. It's up to you. Pero syempre ako, since what we did for substitution was the secant, your theta would be the arcsecant na lang para hindi na kayo masyadong maraming iniisip. Pero I'm saying there are possible answers. So here, last. Ito, sabihin natin power rule, maybe. Let's try. 2x. Maybe we can do plus 1. And then plus 1. I-separate lang natin. So this one will be x plus 1 squared plus 1 squared. What is the form, guys? Just by looking, what is the form? Tangent, very good. It's in the form of u squared plus e squared. Therefore, let u be a. What is the letter u? Yung buong x plus 1. Yung a, it's 1 tan theta. Therefore, dx is secant squared theta d theta. So that's the first. Second, let's do the substitution. The dx is secant squared theta all over. This one is squared. X plus 1 is tangent plus 1. Now, again, note that 1 plus tan squared theta is, remember your Pythagorean identities. So this one is secant squared theta d theta all over secant to the 4th theta. So that one becomes cosine squared theta d theta. But then we will stop here because this one is what you call trigonometric integrals, which is our next lesson.